right now. If there's ever a time you want to be hot, it's 9 days before opening day, which is next Thursday. You see he can stay healthy. It's going to be a fantastic 2024.
Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound. Here's National League Rookie of the Year, leads it off. You see the others, a lot of familiar names in there.
Kyle Hendricks has been here a long time.
He is the only Cub remaining from the 20. First up against Hendricks, and here we go. First pitch fouled away.
The manager, hey, I want to get in there for 7 innings, 8 innings, possibly a play. I want to DH. I want to get some at-bats in the game. But you're getting to that point, right, where we talk.
Pen positions. Here's the 2-2. Good pitch, jammed him, fouled it back.
Kyle Hendricks, if he's not getting that pitch. Outside corner for the first strikeout of the game.
Batting. The defenders who eventually won the world title, they got hot at the right.
Over those 32 games of the last 46, 27 and 19, ended up getting a wild.
A big reason why they made the playoffs and the Cubs did not.
Yeah, really changed. Test for Kyle Hendricks going into probably maybe have one more start. Smith and then Perdomo right there that you saw him strike.
Bounces one to Morel, who throws him out. Park fans basking on the grassy hillsides out beyond the outfield. A lot of guys who are going to be in the opening night starting lineup. 9 days away, the Cub tender Eduardo Rodriguez. Let's plan against him, Ryan.
Well, Rodriguez, you're going to get that fastball, changeup, cutter, slider. You see, trying to stay down and away. There's a reason why the Diamondbacks signed him to a 4-year contract.
Didn't walk many. Hard to get hits against him. Nico fouls it away. The Diamondback, Earl Kelly, and the rest of the rotation. Here's the little pop fly into shallow center. And
with the Diamondbacks, they fell short against the Texas Rangers, but one of the things they needed was hope he can stay healthy.
Here's the guy we highlighted on Suzuki. Fun to watch a guy who gets hot.
He really is. Anything that can get you out. And that's a great feeling to have that in certain points. I know it's only spring.
And the 2-1. Speaking of Japanese, as the regular season gets underway. And that's going to be a 2-bagger for Sake.
Doing it all right now.
Let's see if Cody Bell is driven in 6. He hangs in there nicely against left-hand.
Not at all. He stays in there well on both.
Brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. It's a good outfield. Gurriel. Let's see if Morel can drive in the game's first run.
But he really is, but he moves over to right.
The first base. 0-0 game. Top of inning number 2 with Ryan Sweeney. Came very close to setting a record in attendance. Hillsides out beyond the outfield fence. Here's a soft line drive to first, caught by Blue Cross Blue Shield. Some very good Leathermen out there, Ryan. In any way, slightly change the way a pitcher might work.
So I think more than anything.
Elvis Andrus, former White Sox. The 1-2.
Puts together a quality.
Routine to a charging Morel. Guns to first. North Texas watching our broadcast tonight. They had their fantasy draft and just happens to be the son of Mike Leary, our great producer here of Cubs baseball.
Enjoy it, man.
Ryan, and tell me if this was the case for you. I'll bet you played on some very good team game.
Absolutely, and you create friends that you're going to have really fall in love with baseball, and if that's something that you want to do and you're passionate about games and going out there and having a good time, and the pizza parties, the pool parties, right?
The 2-2 out of the range of a diving Horner. NLCS against the Phillies. Cubs April 15, 16, and 17. There's a liner caught by a leaping Smith at first. And that is coming right up. April the 1st against Colorado at Wrigley Field. That's a Monday. He's going to leave. They're not going to take any chances at this juncture. Tonight's game. Saturday, April 20th, the Cubs battle the Marlins at 1:20 p.m. Bank. It's about time. Andrew Saalfrank bench instead of on the way to get some treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. And with their spring training,
have won 10 division titles in the last 11 years. 10 out of 4. That's a real run.
You don't want to say auto.
Dansby Swanson batting. No score, second inning.
Crazy that it has another good year, which he seems to put up year after year. That low.
The 3-2. Dansby takes strike 3 call. He
with that pitch, but got away with it.
Ian out with a hamstring has not
the field. One of those things where I'm sure they're probably more and more innings as we lead up here to next Thursday. Took a week off, and sometimes you need that rest. But when you're in, maybe getting in there and DHing and get 4 or 5 at bats in a game.
Bases empty, and the 2-2 from Saalfrank. Curveball floats up to the right side. Routine for Pavin Smith, and that's out.
Yan Gomes, Miguel Amaya. It's a pretty good catching duo back there. The last couple of years, been great back there.
Slowly to the left side, Alexander toss across in time.
And first of all, Eduardo Rodriguez, who started this game for the Diamondbacks, he did just walk off. He had a great story just saying that he basically the first couple of weeks of camp was following Hendricks around, but really he said Kyle is that person who he'll give you your space, but also if you have a question, him or get him too upset or high or low.
Good stuff, Elise.
Learning from another big league pitcher how he can make his changeup better.
With a leadoff single, Herrera, Jose left, playable for Happ. Routine and foul. Still looks in good shape.
He's in great. He was here when I was here. He was in great shape then.
Herrera gets back to the bag. Almost got
hand diving into that back outside corner of the base. They're at first base, right?
Corbin Carroll. Runner goes. There's the throw. Not in. First game in the playoffs last year in Milwaukee against Corbin Burns.